Tonight, a dirty dining first. The owner of a restaurant recently ordered shut for a rodent issue says he's actually thankful to the inspector.
And when you hear why he was shut down, you will too.
You might want to hear this before placing your next order from that eatery you call your favorite Friday night spot. For years, places like Applebee's, Olive Garden, and IHOP have sold us comfort, warm lights, friendly smiles, and food that tastes like homemade. But behind those booths and breadsticks, there's a side most people never see. And by the time you see it, it can change the way you look at fast food outlets from now on. So today, we're pulling back the curtain on 12 restaurants you should avoid immediately, and a few that are actually doing it right. And for the wrong ones, let's start with Applebee's. At 12, Applebee's. Applebee's used to be the perfect neighborhood spot with their sizzling burgers, low music, and waiters who knew your name. But step behind that kitchen door and the story changes fast. Most of what they serve isn't cooked fresh at all. It is shipped frozen, microwaved, and put in a plate to look homemade. Even the steaks and pasta sauces often come ready-made in sealed bags. Employees online have shared stories of reheated ribs and soups poured straight from plastic packets. Several customers have complained about bland food, sticky tables, and long waits. It's no surprise Applebee's ranked near the bottom for food quality and cleanliness in recent surveys. The truth is, you're not getting a restaurant meal, you're getting a glorified TV dinner. No wonder why it ranked 4th in casual dining by Fox last April. And if you thought that was not palatable, wait till you see the 11 others on this list. 11, Olive Garden. Olive Garden is almost a home away from home. The warm lights, soft breadsticks, and pasta that never seems to end. But behind that cozy family image, things aren't so fresh. Most of the sauces come in frozen bags and reheated before they ever touch a plate. Even the soups too. And that creamy Alfredo everyone loves can hold more sodium than your daily limit permits. They are stories of former employees who came out saying they're made fresh often just means made earlier. The pasta gets boiled in bulk, cooled and warmed up when you order. Service has slowed, portions have shrunk, but prices keep rising. It appears the magic that made Olive Garden special is getting a little artificial now. And if you think that's bad, wait till you see what's hiding under all that spicy sauce at Buffalo Wild Wings. 10. Buffalo Wild Wings. Buffalo Wild Wings has a lot to offer, from the game night to the laughter and the mountain of wings. But the truth is far less appetizing than that. A single order alone can pack over 3,000 milligrams of sodium. That's more than most people should have in a day, all on one plate. The rush for quick orders means wings often leave the fryer half done, and sauces are used to mask it. Customers complain of cold meat, sticky tables, and long waits, while servers scramble to keep up. What started as a hangout for sports fans has turned into a fast food factory with TVs. The real spice isn't in the sauce. It's in how much they hide behind it. And if you think that's a one-time slip, wait till we step into Chili's, where the grill marks might not be what they seem. 9. Chili's. Chili's built its fame on sizzle, fajita steaming past your table, that smoky smell that made everyone turn their heads. But that scent doesn't always come from the grill anymore. Many of those dishes arrive pre-cooked, sealed in plastic and reheated before serving. Some of those perfect dark stripes on your grilled chicken are stamped on before it even leaves the supplier. They have microwaves running nonstop, sauces poured from plastic bags, and the same meals tasting identical across hundreds of stores. And just when you think it can't get any sadder, the next restaurant on this list will hurt a little more. 8. IHOP. For many people, IHOP is a place for comfort, the smell of syrup, the stacks of pancakes, and the promise of a happy morning. But things aren't so clean once you step behind that sweet image. Those golden pancakes are often made from a mix loaded with sugar, salt, and preservatives. The syrup that glistens on top is mostly flavored corn syrup, not maple. And look further into the store, you'll discover even more heartbreaking sights, from the messy kitchens to the food sitting out too long during busy hours. What was once the international house of pancakes has turned into a house of shortcuts. And if that breakfast left a bad taste in your mouth, wait until you hear what happens after dark at Denny's. 7. Denny's. For decades, Denny's has been the late night stop. Their lights are always on. After a road trip, after a party, or after a long, stressful shift at work. But unfortunately, some lights reveal what should stay hidden. Denny's has faced years of complaints about hygiene and service, with several locations cited in health inspections for unsanitary kitchens. We're talking about dirty grills, spoiled food, and shortcuts taken to keep up with the night rush. Add to that a history of discrimination lawsuits and unhappy staff, and the all-night niner doesn't seem so friendly anymore. Many regulars say the place feels tired, and so does the food. And if you think that sounds rough, the next restaurant tried to turn Friday into a feeling but didn't know how to make it healthy. 6. TGI Fridays. There was a time when TGI Fridays used to be exciting. It was the weekend escape. Now it's more about frozen appetizers, microwave meals, and watered-down cocktails. People who've worked there say most dishes arrive pre-cooked and are simply reheated before serving. And that's not all. Customers are complaining that the food looks tasteless, the drinks are seriously overpriced, and the atmosphere that was once fun has gone stale. And if this is how Fridays taste, you might not want to know what happens when Saturday rolls around. 5. Cheesecake Factory. At first glance, Cheesecake Factory still looks like a luxurious sit-out. The marble tables, the golden lighting, and endless menu is fine dining, until it isn't. What many don't realize is that most of those signature dishes are frozen long before they hit your plate. Workers say the kitchen runs more like an assembly line than a restaurant, with sauces, meats, and even pasta portions prepped in bulk and reheated throughout the day. And don't even get me started on the calories. Some places pack more than 2,000. That's an entire day's worth of food in one sitting. Even their salads come drenched in creamy dressings like you're drinking a milkshake. If there's one thing to take home, Cheesecake Factory isn't exactly lying about their indulgence. They've just turned it into a business model. And if you think this is excessive, wait until you see how another chain sells nostalgia as flavor. 4. Cracker Barrel. Walking into Cracker Barrel feels like stepping into a cozy old farmhouse. I'm not one to spoil your favorite eat out, but that home-cooked image may actually be hiding a lot of shortcuts. Much of the food, from the mashed potatoes to the gravies, comes pre-mixed and processed. The cornbread might remind you of Grandma's kitchen, but Grandma probably didn't thaw hers from a freezer bag. Health inspectors have raised concerns about food temperature and cleanliness in some locations. Even loyal customers say the quality has slipped, while prices keep climbing. It's comfort food packaged by a corporation, not made with care. And if you think that's disappointing, the next chain takes fresh marketing to a whole new level of irony. 3. Subway. For years, Subway built its empire on one promise: to eat fresh. But behind that slogan is a string of controversies. The bread was once found to contain a chemical used in yoga mats. And that's not the craziest part. Their tuna caused lots of lawsuits over whether it was actually tuna. And the processed meats are often packed with sodium and preservatives, which means by the time that sandwich lands in your hand, fresh is just a word on the wrapper. Subway's fall from a health icon to a processed pit stop has been slow but steady. And if that wasn't enough to lose your appetite, the next chain might just make you question what seafood even means. 2. Red Lobster. Red Lobster has always sold the dream of ocean fresh dining, buttery lobsters, sizzling shrimp, and that warm basket of biscuits. But most of their seafood isn't fresh or local. Much of it comes from cheap overseas fish farms where antibiotics and poor water conditions are common. Their famous endless shrimp deal may sound exciting, but it's really endless cholesterol and sodium packed into one plate. And behind the scenes, things aren't much cleaner either. There've been reports from former staff about how they cut corners, reheat leftovers, and general quality of foods are slipping fast as the company struggles with debt. When seafood becomes cheaper than chicken, you definitely know it's time to ask questions. Outback Steakhouse. Outback promises the bold spirit of Australia, from the big steaks to the hearty sides and their friendly service. But what actually gives those meals their juicy taste isn't the skill of the chef, it's the butter and oil. Lots of it. More times than necessary, those steaks are brushed with greasy blends that hide bland meat behind layers of fat and salt. Even the so-called grilled dishes are loaded with calories that rival a triple cheeseburger. In spite of this, the prices keep climbing while quality keeps dropping, leaving customers satisfied but foolish. The truth is, Outback sells indulgence disguised as authenticity. And once you know what's in the pan, it's hard to taste anything else. But not every food chain has sold its soul to frozen trays. Places like Cava build every bowl from scratch, with clean ingredients and real transparency about where they come from. True Food Kitchen serves colorful, seasonal meals designed to nourish, not just fill. And Chipotle, though not perfect, has made big strides toward using simple ingredients and responsibly sourced meat. These few places and many others not mentioned prove that fast food can be honest, and flavor doesn't need to hide behind grease. You can still eat out, just make sure you eat smart, because that's what your health wants. Like, share, and comment which restaurant shocked you most, or the one you'll never visit again. Till we come your way next time,